We end up at our destination. If you're looking for a laugh or you just need to smile, whatever that you need to make you laugh out loud. It's the Kreatives Podcast. Listen, it's the Kreatives Podcast. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to episode 12 of the Kreatives Podcast. I am Reese.
It's your boy Dedrick.
We got my boy Antho. And today, man, we have the illustrious LGBT community member. I mean,
This guy.
he over looking like, is somebody else?
Did I go to the wrong podcast?
Man, we got my boy Chinedu, one of the funniest guys in Houston, man. Humble dude, Nigerian. I don't know, just something about Nigerians that warm my heart because my wife Nigerian. So I feel like he's my brother from another mother. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. I appreciate that. First and foremost, too, I'm not a member of the LGBTQ. Just want to clarify that. I had nothing against them, nothing like that, though. But I just want to clarify that because folks are wrong with clickbait. They're wrong with that stuff, man. They're wrong with clickbait.
It's bad. I know, and over in Africa, man, they don't play that. They don't play with that side. But like, we're gonna leave that alone because the baby and all them got issues. I don't want none of them. I ain't got no problems. Y'all know how my stance is on dykes, so I rock with them, and so it is what it is.
Always freestyling about them.
What's up, baby?
This guy here.
But hey, I just want to mention, man, I think I got a world record frosted flake, man.
Yeah, you need to post
You see
that.
Man.
Put that in your hand, man.
I cannot believe home.
You got to post that. See what you can get for that.
But this is a huge frosted flake, man.
Bruh, I saw that. I thought like some dandruff fell up out my head and landed. Cause I done had some big flakes.
The whole top of your scalp fell out that mug. If that's it.
Look, we keep talking about like dandruff. We still got that damn the barbershop skit.
The barbershop skit.
I had all the dandruff in my head.
Right.
Bruh, I knew it was big.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed another piece and set it beside it, and I was like, and then I hit up Frosted Flakes on Twitter. They responded back, and it was like, "Oh no, let us fix it. Please message us." And I was like, "Fix it." I sent them back, say, "Hey man, I ain't mad. I'm happy." I said, "I'm trying to see if this is a world record or something." They was like, "We're not sure, but we'll verify something." And I was like, "All right, bet." So
yes, bro. Like first of all, man, continue to connect. You know what I'm saying? Continue to connect with Frosted Flakes. Continue. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. First of all, this is either a world record or this is like a big piece of a horrible chemical burn, bro. Somebody out here needs some scalp management, though. But this is amazing, man.
Look,
bro.
hey, if that's not a world record, I'm gonna use that mug as a toenail. It's gonna be something as a skit.
Oh, that's gonna be a few skits.
Yeah.
You gotta take advantage of that.
And like the frost, the frost on the leg, it tastes amazing though. You can taste the frost on the flake, like it'd be a whole chunk on there.
That mug will probably last as long as one of them damn cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Now they be putting the mugs in a bag and that mug don't change at all. Look at it. You want to crack this bitch off.
I didn't the world record.
Knock you all on chest people.
Shoot. And just to bring it up, I'm a little sleepy. Chinedu was late than the bitch.
Damn, you gonna call the man out like that, man?
No, it's okay. Because for me, like I'm a firm believer of like being on time is the cheapest form of professionalism. But I ran to Rex though with me on Thursday night. I'm a dad. I had to take my kid home, get him situated, and get out here. I had to hit that good old 6:10. It was terrible. But in all fairness, the first time I met with Reese, he was late as hell. I'm gonna be real with you. He was late as hell when I first met him. Over an hour.
Tables have turned.
Over an hour. I was like, man, I was like, this dude got me really waiting. I was like, man.
It wasn't no hour, but I was. Now that I think about it, I think
You want to sit in the hot seat now, sir?
I should have shut my damn mouth.
Yeah, you walk right into that one.
Because my track record for being on time as far as just life, because D knows I will go to work 15 minutes early. I will sit in my car for 16 minutes.
Come on.
And then walk up there and have to sneak to my desk.
Reese, I know you lying, bro.
I'm dead serious. I did it today. No, today? You know what? I did it yesterday. No, I did it Tuesday because I worked from home yesterday. And then today, I work from like 9 to 7. It takes me at least 30 to 40 minutes to get to work. I didn't leave home till 8:45.
Come on, bro.
Once I saw I was going to be late, I took my precious time.
I guess if you're going to be late, you might as well.
I mean,
I just was like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It did not matter. And speaking of kids, bro, so you said you had to put your kids down, right? Did you see the video I posted with my daughter eating out of my food?
I felt that in my soul, man. I got a daughter myself too. It's the same thing, man. Like, I give her the exact same meal I'm eating. Probably better. Usually better. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, we usually better when we're eating right now. Look at it and look at what I'm eating. If there's any kind of glimpse of like, it might taste good, she wants it. Like, not even just to like have, even if she don't like it, okay, even if I don't like it, let me just make it soggy enough around the edges of it so you can't enjoy it no more. There you go.
Man.
Okay, there you go.
Boy, kids is the king of sucking on your damn food, and you just like, you got to peel off that piece, and then they want to come eat the good piece. So I come home with food every day. My daughter knows the routine. She runs to the door. She sees me, walks down the hallway, Daddy. And then when she sees me with a bag, she runs away, runs around the table. And as I'm sitting down, she is climbing in the chair, climbing on the table. And she's like, and the only thing that pees me off a little bit is that she'll do this. That's her saying, out of all this that you have here, these fries, this drink, these chicken nuggets, because I done got fat during the pandemic and I get extra stuff on top of my meal.
Amen. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, she must know it then. She's like, let me take them extras.
So she'd be like, hamburger. And so I have to break off a little piece of hamburger. She eat that and then she'll go back. And then if I'm like doing this, because I'm trying to like watch my show on my phone and eat or whatever, she'll just keep tapping. And then she'll just take it. And that's what y'all saw was her she got tired of me feeding her rice. So she said, all right, that video was literally like 2 minutes of her just reaching and grabbing, and she had a little cold and stuff. And I'm a father, so I got 3 kids now, so I'm to the point now where if they sick, I done already been sick.
Yeah.
So here, give me that saliva. It is what it is. And I don't know if you that nasty with your kids, but I'm just at the point I'm too tired to care or to be cleanly or whatever. So my wife, she's a whole nother thing. She'll throw away her whole plate if my daughter get to throwing them germs. And what's crazy is you see your kids all day. You see the nasty stuff they do. I just don't care no more. I'm changing her diaper. I don't even know if I should say this, but my daughter slaps herself in a place that she shouldn't slap herself. And then she touches my food.
Ah!
So now that I'm thinking about that, I'm a little grossed out. And I hope that when my wife changed her that day, she didn't slap herself.
Oh, Lord.
Funny. TMI, but funny.
And then people are in the comments and see, and I'm going to ask you if you have this issue. Do you ever post a video and people leave comments to where, so the issue that I had was I posted a video of my daughter eating my food. Someone said, man, you need to stop that. That's a bad behavior. If you don't nip that in the bud right now, she's going to do that when she goes to school.
Oh, and them folks that be trying to cyber parent?
Yes.
Boy, them boys, yeah. First and foremost, them folks get on my nerves, man. Like, I love, one of my greatest joys is when somebody like that types a whole book in there.
Oh,
yes.
And then I see it and just hit delete just like that.
Oh,
I love it so much.
Man.
Because because when they do that, as much as they say they don't care about you, when trolls do that, they're going on there, they leave a comment, and they're not just leaving. They're coming back to see who liked it, who commented on it, who applied to it.
That.
So it's what it is. And when they don't see their comment, they're going to drive another one. And I'm going to delete that one. I mean, it drives them crazy. But I do, the times that I do post pictures of my child, because I usually my wife really wants, like, she loves what I do, but to post pictures of my daughter, family, whatever, it's certain limits to it, though, because she's not, like, our personas aren't the same. She's not a in front of camera person, anything like that. She's very much so behind the scenes, which is fine. But when I do post pictures of my family, I have seen that before too. I had some people tell me real talk. They were like, I didn't even know you had wife and kids. I was like, I didn't know you're supposed to know. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know it was your job to know. I thought
That's the best answer right there.
I thought my job just to make you
Because
laugh.
a lot of people share everything. So they feel like everyone else should kind of, because I mean, a lot of people copy what other people do.
Yeah.
So they think, okay, this guy posting himself working with his female, they get a lot of likes. I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't care. And plus, my wife, just like you said, my wife do not want to be in front of the camera. Yeah. I think I'm going on a podcast like next week or 2 weeks from now, and she was like, "Do not bring me up." I said, "Bet." Have you noticed that I don't really tell stories about her no more?
You haven't.
She told me, she was like, "Look, stop talking about me," even though I know that it's nothing like serious, but to her, it's the world.
I think I remember telling you something about that one of our podcasts when you brought her name. I was like, man, Lizzie probably ain't gonna be cutting for that.
And that's the thing is, but I have to respect how she feels about it because I ain't trying to come home to no attitude.
Yeah. And the thing is too, it's different too because like once you cross that threshold of like where like you go from you feel like it's just your core people watching your videos, your friends, family, whatever, to now everybody's watching them. People you've never met, don't know, you probably will never meet, who are watching it, and it really is different. Like it's hard too because when it comes to that part, like whether or not you reach local success or you're statewide or you're regional, like once you cross that threshold, the hard part about it is you can never go back.
Yeah,
that's the kind of the one of the things about it too, because even if you decide that you want to just not do it anymore, whatever, it'll all be those people of, do you used to do those stuff or do that? It'll always be that. Yep. So it's like once you kind of cross over, it's like in a way you can, but in a way you really can't go back to how it used to be.
Do you feel like with you doing, skits and things like that, do you find it best to like keep your family like separate from that and not really do too many videos with them? Because like you said, because of how people respond, comment, you don't want them saying certain things about, your family or something. So do you find it best that you just kind of keep it separate in a sense, or do you kind of throw it in there every now and then?
I do. I keep it separate for the most part. I do cross them over every now and then for certain occasions, whatever. Like I just posted my daughter for her birthday. That's my that's my baby. I had posted my little line on there, so like that. Okay. But on a day to day, I try to just keep it based on like my content, things like that. If you see my live streams, by chance you will see my family and you'll see me on my everyday life and things like that. And for a while, my wife was in front of the camera for a while. Like we had a cooking show together, but it's a Patreon exclusive. So on that realm, she's cool with it when it's on our Patreon because it's behind a paywall, so that's a different realm of audience.
Hey, that's dope, bro. Like and that's why like I'm so glad that we finally connected, bro. Cause like, and I always tell my partners like, and even Jordan told me this. He said, man, you gotta be around people that like are doing what you do, or that you are doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So you having like, to me, I be feeling like I don't have enough to offer to have like a Patreon or whatever. And I just want to speak to the fact of, hey man, if I ain't said it before, this is one of the funniest guys in Houston, man. Tell us about your show, bro. Oh yeah. Tell us about he stand-up comedian, skits, ambassador for the Texans, Checkers, every brand in Houston. Like this is the type of people, like I can see the work, and I saw it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And even my man Antho, he's a fan. You want to tell him how you know, bro?
What, Chinedu?
Yeah.
Well, I was telling him on the way up that I was actually at his first taped stand-up at Memorial High School.
All or
so
nothing.
I've been like a day. Well, pretty much day one. I've been following him on IG and loving all the skits and stuff. Dope. It's kind of I'm kind of a fanboy a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't think like I would feel this way, but
man, hey, that's this way. That's respect, bro. Like even like when I met him. We did the typical, we see each other, man, this nigga tall. Yeah. That type thing, you know what I'm saying? And we sat down, and then as we talked, it was I go through the same thing. So at that point, I was like, why didn't he check his DM a year ago? I sent him a DM a year ago, which, hey, when y'all send us stuff, we're at a point now where we get so many messages, and it's so much BS that we get. Is some guy that keeps sending me weird stuff. Yep. I told him, I said, could you please send me only videos that are relevant to my platform? He be sending me stuff of a Mexican baby making fajitas. What?
Man.
In Australia.
And you can't make this up. You can't make this stuff up.
I believe you.
Every day I look in that my little secret inbox, it's always him at the very top. And he don't, and I go to his page and you can kind of tell that he don't, like, he just posts weird stuff. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I make this guy's day. Just keep sending it, bro. Yeah. It's going to stay in that deleted box, but.
It's such a hard dynamic, I promise. And it's true, like, he did inbox me, but like you said, you get so many, it went to that spam part. And when I finally saw his, I told him, I felt sick, because I was like, because he sent it a while back, and the same thing with my videographer, Andy Canales. Yeah. I met him, because I did a post reaching out for a videographer, though, because I knew, like, going forward, with the next phase, what I was trying to do, I was gonna need a full-time videographer to do this stuff. And he hit me up. He's like, yeah, I've been trying to reach out. I was like, no, you haven't. I was like, yes, he has. That, you know, that unread, whatever that spam thing, whatever the thing is.
That hidden one he's talking about. Yeah.
That usually supposed to be like for spam things though, but it was so many that when I went in there and saw yours, I promise you, there were different companies that reached out to me in there too. And that's like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt so, I was like, no. What date is this? 2019? No!
Bro, I don't even know if it was good luck, but like, you know, Chinedu has done, me and D recently just did a promo video for Checkers. That same Checkers brand deal in the sense that I got the same day I met Chinedu. And Chinedu has done numerous, you know, skits with Checkers, with Slim Thug. So I don't know. It felt like it was like good karma coming off of you, like just finally meeting you or whatever. So it felt like a coincidence. Like, dang, I got to rock with bro.
I will receive that. But I gotta say this too though of Reese though. Like on the real, like this Reese is a good dude, y'all. Like it is. I will say this, and we ain't gotta go in detail. You know, it is some grimy dudes in this industry. Some real
yes,
sorry people. But when I met Reese is legit a good dude. Like this dude gives out ideas to other people. A lot of people don't do that, man. A lot of people will hoard things for themselves, and to a certain degree, I can get it. But I met Reese. This dude is like somebody that's really genuine. You gonna be really big, man, for real. Like the comedy, because
if I keep eating the way I'm eating, I'm gonna be really big.
Yeah, listen, let me say something, bro. You better keep going, man. Like, bro, I gave me a good 20. You know what I'm saying? Good 20 in the pandemic, guy. Gonna give me 20 more, okay? If I keep on eating good, they shut it down. I ain't tripping, but like I said, I love ourselves, and since we comedians, I said we can be fit-ish. We don't have to be like 6-pack dudes because we're funny,
bro. I used to post. Man, I hope I get famous before my edge up is on the back of my neck. I already know. Look, I have a certain kind of head, mouth, gum type of situation that's not good for social media. Okay? People gonna light me up in the comments. As I've always said, the one guy on TikTok who hurt my feelings said that my teeth were lowercase and my gums were uppercase.
Man, come on.
To this day, I have still not looked at that comment because it was in the thousands of likes.
Oh, man. That would be the worst, man, where everyone around like, yeah, that was...
And I pinned it just thinking like, haha, good job. But then when I came back, I was like, oh, everybody thinks this is a good job.
Platform off this. Hold on, wait a minute.
Bro, so, nah, man, I just want to say, bro, I appreciate you, you know, us finally getting together. That's why I had to have you on, man, because I know it's just, even like, I like my partner D, I know he's a good judge of character. If someone's energy is off, he'll act just like he's acting right now. But once we leave, he'll be like, "Hey, Reese, don't have me around that nigga no more."
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes like that. A lot of, and it's hard. It's people who will do you dirty. Like and we're not going these, but in industry, I just kind of
people act like they don't know you and shit.
Yeah. People do stuff like that. Like I've had one comedian like legit try to I'll touch on real quick. Like he tried to undercut me on a potential brand deal. Like legit like called them and like, hey, you working with that guy Chinedu? Hey, whatever you doing,
that's
I'm
wow.
This is a true story too. And what made it so sad, it was a brand deal I was setting up. It wasn't even for any money. This was a couple years back. You know, certain things I was trying to set up just to get my videos, my name out. It was a dental office. They owned a couple locations across the city. And I was like, hey,
was it mint dentistry?
Yeah, no. It wasn't.
I'm just, I always hear that.
Yeah. No, it wasn't in though. But I do a lot of family friendly videos. So like, if you watch my skits, whatever, your kids can watch my skits too, whatever. And they're funny. And I was like, hey, I can send you like a reel of like 20 videos. You want to like play it like once an hour, you know, for the people in the in the lobby area. They'll see it because there's so many people sitting in there. They see it. They might laugh. Might give me a follow. I was like, I'll give you a whole bunch. I'll make something that'll dental office related that you can put those in there too. And they're like, no problem. We did that. And, you know what I mean? And it worked out pretty well, whatever. Now, I remember I told some friends about it. I was excited about it. Next thing you know, I get a call from the dental office. She's like, hey, do you know such and such? I was like, yeah, well, they were just calling to see if they can, like, do the same thing you were doing. They were saying that they can, like, get a better deal. And I was like, do they know that you're doing it for free? I was like, I don't know if they do.
Hey, they dope for even calling you. That's how much they liked you to call you and just be like, hey, man. Like, I guess, I don't know, man. That's wild. It is crazy. That is crazy.
And I called him. I was like, "Well, you trying to?" Like, oh man, it wasn't even like that. I just thought, you know, it probably just had more variety in there. I was just like, "Come on, man."
There's no way to explain it.
There's no way.
You can't explain that, man. That's just dirty.
Yeah,
bro. Just to speak to that, when we did the Checkers, I called you. I was gonna run the idea by you, but I knew you were having a show, but I thought it was like on the when did we shoot this shit? Was that? It was
Saturday,
like I thought we shot it on a Friday. Was it Saturday? Skit?
The checkers?
I think
Yeah.
I think it's
Saturday.
because
It was
I remember the day you text me whatever. Like I was loading equipment when you had text me whatever. We was unloading at the hotel for the show.
Okay.
When you text me.
It was Saturday.
Like, and so I reached out because I wanted to like just run the idea by you because even the woman that I talked to, I mentioned you and she was like, oh yeah, we done a lot with Chinedu and this. I was like, all right, cool. So like they like what he does, so that's why I wanted to get your opinion on the skit, and I felt even comfortable just saying it to you. And if you were free, I don't know why. It's like I knew about your show, but I was so caught up in the idea, and then I was like, I was even thinking, man, I could get Chinedu if I can get Chinedu to be in it, because I was gonna have him, and I'll show you the skit. I got it on my phone when we leave, but I was gonna see if you could be a part of it. And man, hey man, shout out to Checkers. I didn't get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a little handout, but I wanted to just show what I could bring to the table. I wanted to have Chinedu in there, like kind of like toward the end, to where people will like start seeing me, but then they see Chinedu at the end, and it's like they can kind of put my face with Checkers because they'll see the skit, but then they'll be like, "Oh, that's the black guy, the other black guy that be in it. It's two black guys."
Yeah.
I'm loving that, man. Listen, to be the black guy.
Because I don't know why people like in Houston. I don't know if you've encountered this a lot, but it's a lot of silent egos, and I say silent because they act like everything's cool, but behind the scenes, just like you said, people call. I bet that nigga was hella cool in front of you, and oh man, we gonna work, we gonna do this and that, but you don't you don't know what they saying behind closed door. Man, that nigga corny. And I don't be like, because me, my support is on auto mode. Anytime I see your face, like. If I got time to watch the video, or if I can kind of tell where you're going with it, I know there's something that I usually like, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna leave a comment specifically to let you know I watched it. It's gonna be something that you said that I mentioned that made me laugh, to let you know that it's not just a bunch of ha-has like a lot of these dudes do on social media.
There's a laugh, and like I do the same thing too, because it really does help your algorithms when like that, when they see people who have higher higher count accounts, comments and things like that. It really does help. That's why I tell people like, comment. I do the same thing too. Like, comment, share it, drop the comments, like tag people. If you
it don't cost no money.
It don't cost no money.
None at all.
At all. When I see Shade Room, Steele, Reese posts. You best believe I was dropping all the corn emojis in the comment section,
bro. And like that's what makes me feel good when I don't even have to spam the comments myself.
You got people.
I've built up enough people that like that rock with me that they'll go and do that for me. It'll be videos that I've taken, and it'll be like the little viral video on a fat guy falling off a bike or something. Like don't nobody know who the guy is. He didn't post the video. I'll take a video like that, remix it or something or whatever. And if I know who it is, I'll tag them. But those big people like that, they feel like it's like they're getting views and engagement off of our content, but they don't want to just show that one little
bit. It's like just tag them,
just to give that credit for something that you created that they use for their platform.
Or even if they don't add it, just leave a name there.
But that's the bad part.
It's like
if you would have just posted it and left my name on it, you specifically put a little black thing across Christopher, and that's what pissed me off.
And you can't say you didn't do it or we just saw it somewhere else. You know you did it, because it's almost like, are you afraid that they like? And the thing is too, is that like they were like millions of followers, right? They act like all of their followers are now going to follow you.
You don't create
and
content.
Unfollow them. You know what I mean? Like what?
They don't even create content.
No,
we're their content. They take our stuff and post it. So just show that little bit of love, and it's like it's cool. It's end of the day. Even if I had got nothing from it, they didn't even have to tag me. Like I know, like Lil Duval, Snoop. Most of the time, if they like share your stuff, they don't tag you. They normally tag like they homeboys. Like if he share Ha Davis stuff, Snoop Dogg, like they partners, he gonna always tag him. Anybody else, he's not gonna tag them. I've seen like comedians who I feel like are up there as far as like social media doing skits that Lil Duval has shared, he ain't gonna tag them. He put his little caption, little funny caption or whatever, and he called it a day. Me, I done got to the point now where I'm like, appreciate your OG 100.
Yeah. That's
it. I don't care no more. Because you celebrities, I don't give a damn about y'all. Hey, I care for y'all, but I'm not finna be doing none of that pandering. I'm a celebrity. That's how I look at it from now on. I'm gonna stop treating myself like I gotta create this so this guy can share it. No, I'm gonna create it so all these people who rock with me share it. and could buy one of these MAYNE hold up shirts.
And that's the mentality I always have. Like I cater to like my fans. I call them my laughter family. That's who I cater to. Like those people who buy my merch, who come to my shows, who on my Patreon, who all that. Everybody else, I like, you know, I gotta love everybody else, but like if you're not part of it, you know, you're not my focus. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, people who aren't even your fan really think that their opinion matters to you so much. You're not fun. Okay.
Who are you?
Man, your video got 10 likes, man. You must have bought these followers. And then so I said, no, I had some videos go viral. This is just a video. I think it was like I just posted like a video I probably should have just posted on my personal Facebook page. Actually, I posted it on my business page on Facebook. So I think it was just something with me and my daughter or something or whatever. It was like nothing. I don't know. I was in the car and I was just talking. I just made a point about something and then that was it. He made it seem like I tried to post the skit of my life when I was just talking. And he was like, you ain't got no followers. You must have paid for these. I said, look, man, I had numerous skits go viral. That's why I have a following. This was just a regular post, blah, blah, blah. And then he kept on talking. Nah, your feelings must be hurt. You care. See, so I blocked him.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the things that it kind of irks me with him is when he gives these people that time. You know, these people get these comments and say these things.
Never feed the trolls.
Never feed them.
I blocked him.
Yes.
Then he sent me a message from somebody else's page and was like, oh, you blocked me, didn't you? And I'm like, I just want to punch you, man.
I can get it, though. I swear I can get it. But, man, I really can't because they're some real a-holes, man.
Cause they say something and it's like you said earlier, people feed into it.
Yeah.
And then the other assholes come and they start coming. Now, if you got like a legitimate, you just don't like the skit. I mean, one, I don't understand why you would be following somebody you don't like the content or why would you even comment on something like me when I don't like a product. I'm not one of the people. I don't leave reviews. I be wondering who are the people who leave reviews.
Yeah, I just keep scrolling. I don't move on.
Yeah, because
like,
I just don't watch it no more.
Because to me, if I feel like I've already wasted enough time watching it, I'm done. Like, okay,
it's like I don't want to give it no more attention.
Either I'm gonna creatively critique you because I want to see you win, but those comments don't be like that. They be like, "Nigga, you trash.
Yeah,
you corny." How is that helping me?
Yeah, it's so crazy. Cause what helps me is the mindset of it too. Is like I look at it for me like a lot of these people really hate their lives. People who troll, like really a core of it. Because you ever notice if a troll ever gets exposed and it happens. What do they always say when they excuse? I'm just in a dark place right now. And this. That's the top excuse. I'm in a dark place right now. Well, turn on the light. Quit being a hater.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. It's not being a hater, but that's what it is. They're in dark places and they see us. We live in our light. Like a lot of people, and this is a for real statement. There are thousands of people who want to do exactly what we're doing right now. Thousands. Thousands.
And see, I was going to use the word envy, and it made me think of like, did you see the clip of Birdman talking about he don't care about the haters because the hater is a stranger you don't even know. He said it's always somebody close to you that envies you, and that's who you gotta watch out for.
Facts.
Yeah.
I did just say that. No, I said irk.
Nah, I ain't got to worry about D. That nigga met all my kids. That he wouldn't do nothing to me. I hope not.
No.
But
that man said, "Hope not." You know better than that, man.
I don't know, man. Me either. Hey, man, I'll tell you one thing about D, man. As far as like friendship, like y'all seen him in all my stuff. Like, man, I always say I wouldn't be as far as I am without D, because he's been there for certain skits where I wouldn't been able to do them myself.
Yeah.
So I just want to say I appreciate you, bro. That's just out the whatever. You know what I'm saying?
All love, bro.
Stanky boot ass boy.
Wow. Hey! You can't let it soar, man. You gotta just bring it. You gotta bring it.
I do my wife like that, man. I'll start off saying something sweet, and she be like, I'll be like, but you kind of musty though, so we can't cuddle that long. She be like, you just got out of room. I say, hey, man, I didn't have my father growing up. I just can't.
That's the other one.
Because my wife told me, she's like, you don't want to be loved. You want a conflict. I'm like, I don't want no conflict, but I just saw that lovey-dovey you knocked off. When I met my wife, sorry, I can't even talk about it.
Yep, I was about to say,
Yeah,
there you go.
I was a little poem reciting little boy when I met my wife. She thought that was corny, so then I tried to turn to the cool dude. Now she wants me to write poems and stuff now.
You know what hurts too, ladies? They're like, once a dude exposes himself as a poet and things like that, and you shut it down, it's shut down.
Yeah.
You don't get it back. No. Embarrassment runs deep for men, okay? If I call you my desert rose and you say it's corny, you will never be called that again.
You were my desert rose.
That desert rose.
What was it?
That's a good one though.
Hey, but just I just wanted to bring up real quick, man. That boy AJ Johnson passed, man.
Oh yeah.
From
yeah.
Ezel from the Friday movie, man. There's a lot of them, man, that have passed, and it's certain people that they say something about like the Friday curse. I'm like, it's not a curse. Them niggas have gotten old.
Yeah. It's life. Like people pass away.
Yes.
Because they all pass away from different things. Like they all pass away from the same thing. You could make the argument though, but they've all passed through different years. Of different things.
It's probably because we like Friday is such a good movie that you keep watching.
Yeah.
You probably feel like they're still
That age.
young.
They're still,
And Ice Cube, for
Ice
some
Cube,
reason,
yeah, he's a vampire.
him and them three little damn moles is not de-aging. Them niggas is not getting old.
At all, man. At all.
Yeah.
At all.
But nah, man, shout out to him, man. And the only issue I found was I saw where his wife was talking about how it was all this outpouring of love, but no one donated to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I saw her say she was struggling to cover, the funeral cost.
Which that's a whole nother thing with us as black people is not being able to bury each other, especially if you like a celebrity or whatever. But
Get life insurance, people.
Bro.
Right. And I don't mean to sound heartless when I
you got
say
a brand
this.
deal for you got any insurance people? You
Working on it.
All
I
right.
ain't working on it, but because of course the main thing is the tragedy loss of AJ Johnson. That's somebody's husband. That's somebody's somebody.
Yeah.
And I mean with that too, that's why I didn't comment on during the arguments of whether or not it's appropriate or whatever. I didn't even get into that part. But this is for me, I felt if you want to give, you don't. But I feel as a whole you have to have life insurance, guys, okay? Because when you don't, this is what you leave. Frustration and misery and things like that. And to us, and it's hard too because we're looking at them like, you don't have the money to pay for this. You were in the movie and things like that. And it's hard. And it's, it kind of pulls up that the Hollywood veil of not everything is as it may seem.
Yeah.
Not everybody is as well off as you might think. Some people live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else.
I don't want to be famous. I want to be wealthy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of famous niggas is broke.
Man, I have
Amen to that.
except. Whew, listen, I go to LA I told myself I'm going to LA every 8 weeks now to do work and stuff like that out there. When I tell you the people, I've been out there in LA with people who have 400,000 followers who cars got declined
Wow.
at fast food restaurants, okay? And they like, oh man, I'm just waiting on some more money coming tripping. I'm like, but you don't have money right now to get this phone.
Bro, that move to Cali, just me visiting out there.
Expensive.
I looked at my Discover card little statement like the teacher when they hand you your test and they be like this.
Yeah.
Like I was like, man, what you get? Hey, why we do that as black people? Why we be like, man, what you get? Okay, good.
Yo, I feel too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay,
We
good.
gotta have somebody that's in
feel
the
together.
in the play in
we
the field
bond
together.
through adversity or whatever the other word is for that. Like we bond like if you say you didn't grow up with your dad, I'm like, man, me neither. Best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you did have your dad, you grew up in a nice neighborhood, and what they say on 8 Mile.
Oh,
he lives with both parents.
His parents have real good
Yeah.
marriage.
Really,
That's
real
a
nice
fight.
marriage.
Then we're like, man, look at this nigga with both his parents.
Went to a
Yeah.
private school.
Ate every day. Slept in a warm bed. You weak.
golly.
Let's stop that, black people. But man, shout out to AJ and his people. And I was gonna say, they set up a GoFundMe for him, and she said like they only got like $700 of the 20,000 or whatever. So then she made the video. But my thing is, man, we're not responsible for burying him.
We're not.
That's true.
Just because we're showing him love doesn't mean that I have to show monetary love. Now, if you want to, cool, but it shouldn't be no, man, y'all showing him love, but y'all don't want to donate to this GoFundMe. It's like, that was what you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like honestly, and I agree. Like if God forbid, if anything would happen to me, anything like that, though, like I said, like I have life insurance, like I expect that to be taken care of by my family.
That's on me.
Not my fans.
I might be dead, but that was supposed to be on me to be able to bury myself or whatever. So that's the only piece that I didn't like. But also, I didn't comment toward it because
Exactly.
I don't
you
know
don't
what
want to
them
start
people
that way.
going through. Yeah. I don't know what they're going through, but hey, man, get your stuff together. Paul Wall's musty. He said he don't put on deodorant. I just wanted to bring that up. We ain't gonna talk about it long, so we're gonna leave it at that. It's a video on He said he'll put on deodorant. He just take a bath.
I love Paul. That's my homie. I love you, Paul.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna text you and I'm gonna ask you what's going on and if I can mess with you because I gotta do something. Okay,
World star.
Musty in the
He's just
rain
trying
or
to
something.
It's a ploy. It's a ploy, bro. He's just trying to get a sponsorship by Old Spice. That's all it is.
Swing Spice.
Swing
See, look,
Spice.
and I got the ideas going.
Listen, man. Yo, Old Spice. That's a.
Hey, bro, but hey, man, Chinedu, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Like, tell everybody what you got. Tell them all your stuff, man. I want people to be able to support you in any way possible, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Well, you know, you can always catch me on the #1 morning show, Htown Rush, KHOU 11, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Catch me on the #1 morning show, talk show, Great Day Houston with Deborah Duncan and company. Catch me on the #1 sports show, Sports Extra, all on KHOU Houston, CBS affiliate. Currently on tour, expect delays. I am currently getting ready to tape this will be my third stand-up comedy, my fourth stand-up comedy special in November. We're taping that one. Hope y'all come on out November 20th. Working on the upcoming movies. I'm retooling my old Houston the Series franchise. I'll be bringing it back in 2022. I'm going to retool it. I'm going to say on air, I would love Reese to be part of it. If you down,
Nice.
love that you in it. It's going to be probably about 4 or 5 part episode series. I'm going to make that. Hopefully we're going to have that out for next summer.
Look, man, I already know that you know you set up your own comedy shows. So I know you about business. And you set up a business meeting just for us to meet. Not just, let me call you, let's FaceTime, whatever. You like, hey, man, meet me out here. Let's talk business, da-da-da. So whatever you got for me, I'm with it.
Oh, that definitely, man. Business is important too, because at the end of the day, I know we gotta go whatever though, but like, guys, all my content creators, let me tell you something, okay? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those things are around for a long time. They will not be the hottest platforms forever. Something will always come along and take their place. Build your platform, monetize your platform, monetize your brand. These platforms could close down. Don't live just for video views. All right, build your business.
Hey, I don't get nothing for them views, okay?
Yeah, they don't pay.
I done made $267 on TikTok, and I got
hundreds of millions.
Okay, so hey, but hey, bro, real talk. I appreciate you coming through, man. If you ever want to be on the show, I know it's a drive. If you ever want to drive to my house, and then I drive, that's normally what we do. I did come to my house, and then I drive here, man. You always welcome, bro. I always try to I don't always have different guests. I try to, but I would rather just have a good dynamic here, man. So, but I know you got your own podcast. I saw you over at Christino's spot.
Yeah, shout out to Sosa.
Yeah, man. So
Chinedu
I want to get up to his spot. I told him he up there on 45. It's a little drive, but I do that for him, you know. So I went there when he was just building it up, when it was just the boards and stuff. So, hey, man, if y'all ever need somewhere to shoot podcasts, any type of creative content, man, hit up Creative Space Houston.
Yeah, Creative Space Houston.
At Creative Space Houston. Your boy Cristino Sosa, man. Shout out to you, man.
Sosa.
Hey, man. And as always, man, stay creative. Man, hold up!
If we end up at our destination, if you're looking for a laugh or you just need to smile, whatever that you need to make you laugh out loud, it's the Kreatives Podcast. Listen, it's the Kreatives Podcast. Yeah, yeah.